So I am one of the people that's in the 1%, and I'm getting a little tired of how we are being portrayed in the media and this whole 99%, 1% thing, and so I'm here to kind of defend the 1%. I really think you have got to look around and think, what does the 1% do? I'll tell you just a little bit about myself. I have a home here in California, I have a home in Hawaii, I have 2 other homes, okay? In order to maintain all those homes, I employ a staff of almost 200 people. In my business, I have about 500 people. Do you think anybody in the 99% can possibly say that? I have had over the years 15,000, 20,000 people on my payroll. I create jobs, and my jobs are created by all the stuff that I buy. And who creates the stuff that I buy? Other people with other jobs, not jobs I gave them, but stuff that, jobs that they have because of the stuff that they create. You cannot have a society. Everybody wants to be in the 99% and live simply and so on. Okay, fine. Where are you going to have your cars? Where are you going to get your money? You know, you could have basic stuff like food and shelter and all that. Yes, probably everybody should have access to that, but that's not life. Life is also made up of diamonds. Life is made up of jewelry. Life is made up of wonderful, fun clothes that you buy. Life is made up of receptions at the opera, you know, where you really mingle with people and so on. And you know, the simple reality is that a lot of people, they don't care about that. They don't care about the opera. They have no culture. They don't really have very much education, and they're perfectly satisfied with their little movies and their Friday night football. But that doesn't create huge amounts of jobs, and it doesn't create huge amounts of wealth. That is what the 1% create. The other thing that's really, really important is that we give back. My kids, for example, have never set foot in a public school, and I hope they never do, and they've never gone on, as far as I know, even stepped foot onto the campus of a public university. They are all private school educated, private university educated. Yet, I am willing for there to be good quality public schools. It helps me when I hire people. But I'm not willing to have taxes be the root of that. I think this should all come out of private philanthropy. We see in world history over and over again, when individual people take initiative and they put in their own money and they round up the money of other people, then we see real progress. We do way more than our share, and the wealthier we are, the more we're going to do. You try evening that out, you are simply going to have a society that falls on its face, where there's no beauty, there's no education, there's no jobs, there's no nothing. And is that what you want? 99%? Screw you.